Hey everybody out there, this is just a review of the Decal Girl skins. I ordered this for my new Nintendo 3DS, and I did it just a couple days ago, and it had finally come in, so I thought that you might like to see this. It's always interesting when you have to pick something like a skin for a device, you know. The biggest reason I wanted a skin this time is because, you know, I don't really care for the glossy design of the 3DS, the new one. I like a more matte finish, and I decided to go with the old school Nintendo, and even says retro right there. It's kind of cool. But I just want to show you the packaging and how it comes. So right here is just comes in that box in a little sleeve, and we'll take out the shipping label. This one was, I think, only $14, which isn't so bad. And then when we look at the kit, there's a it's definitely got a really nice matte finish. Okay, here we are, guys. I went ahead and got everything on. I'm going to share that with you in just a second. Okay, it really looks really nice. On the back of the instructions, or the packing slip, there are some instructions for this, which is pretty cool. It took me about 20 minutes to put it on all the way, and a couple of tips that I have for you. On the larger pieces, you can go ahead and take your Decal Girl skin that you've already pulled off and cut it so that you have the same side of the material that it was stuck to. Once you pull that off, you'll be able to turn the sticky part up, kind of like this, right? I know it's weird. And then, this is just an example, I'm just trying to show you here. Then, and then, you'll be able to use this on top. Now, when you want to align something, you have a much better edge to try to align something. Okay, obviously, this is just scrap, but you get what I'm saying. So here we go. This is it. This is the skin on. This is the retro skin to look like a NES. It all lines up nicely. Even the cutouts up front right over here. Okay. My seam in the back. Yeah, I guess it's a little bit off, but you'd have to really have be nitpicking to see any kind of issue with that. And then when we open it up, bingo. Yeah, that's nice. So let's actually look and see. Good over here. I guess I didn't push the button. There we go. I was able to get everything to line up just the way it should here using the technique that I showed you earlier. Okay, so all of it just looks really nice. I like the buttons. I like the little volume up and stuff like that they've got. I think it's nice. The hardest piece to put on was this little front piece right here, because it's so thin. But all in all, not a bad little install. Now it says that you shouldn't stretch anything at all. Okay, it says don't stretch. I found out that here, in order to get this one piece on, this nice little piece right here, I did have to kind of stretch it out at the corners. I put it on from the back first, lined up my home button second, while having some material under here that wouldn't stick, so it wouldn't get stuck down, and then I pulled the material out as I push that down. This isn't supposed, you can figure it out yourself. I'm not here to give you a tutorial on that. Those are just some tips. I hope you find them helpful. But I really like the skin. Decal Girl did an excellent job, and this finish, this matte finish, is exactly what this Nintendo 3DS should have had in the first place. I don't like how when you're holding a glossy device and your hands get sweaty after a little while of holding it, and next thing you know, they're slipping everywhere and you gotta keep wiping them off and everything else. That doesn't work for me. This matte finish is excellent, and I really like the look of this retro skin. I think it's nice. I think it fits the Nintendo 3DS. I think it fits the whole thing, so they did a good job with it there. And all the cover ports and everything line up nicely. So, guys, I'm Robert Ham. Hope you enjoyed this little something different from my channel. Bye for now.